Okay, hey there, Math 2100. So I've had a couple of requests for some additional notes and examples from primarily the 5.2 section. So I'm going to give you a little bit more information about these first two sections of Chapter 5. Okay, so to start off, this is the z-table. This is the negative z-table. So why did I say the negative z-table? Because if you take a look over here in this column, all the z's are negative. And then down here, I have a positive z-table. And this z-table is it's under important information on the module on Canvas. Okay, so you have access to this exact document on Canvas. However, let me give you a little bit of information. So if I draw the standard normal curve, and I talk about the area under this normal curve. So all of this area under the curve. This area under the curve equals 1. Okay, so the area equals 1. And so if I come down here, I also need you to know that if you cut this in half, 0, so z equals 0 is right here in the middle. Okay, and so these values over here are negative z values, and these values over here are positive z values. Okay, but what I want you to realize is that z equals 0 cuts this thing in half. And so what that means is half of the area is to the left and half of the area is obviously to the right. Okay, so if we take a look down here, there are actually 3 problems. Problem 1A is a problem, and then problem B, and then problem 2. So we're going to take a look at in this video. And part A says find the area to the left, that's important, if z equals negative 1.62. So I'm going to draw a z-table. No, excuse me, I'm going to draw a normal curve. Okay, normal curve. I'm going to put my 0 in there. Okay, that's z equals 0. And I want a negative 1.62. So I want over here somewhere, negative 1.62. Okay, and so if I look at the z-table, negative 1.62. So here's my z values right here. Okay, and negative 1.6 is right here. But I need to roll all the way over to negative 1.62. There's the 2. So if I look down there right here, that's the number that I'm looking at. So the answer is 0.0526. And the reason that that's the answer is because this table corresponds to the area to the left. So that means this little bit of area right here that I'm drawing, this pink area, is 0.0526. That area equals 0.0526 because this is a left table. You can tell it's a left table by looking at the given picture. Okay, and so now we're looking at part B, and it's the same z value, and I did that on purpose. It's the same z value, it's just now it wants to the right. So now I want all of this space, guys, every bit of this I want to the right of that number. Well, that's why I started this video with this up here, because up here it told you that the area equals 1. So if the entire area equals 1 and the area of this region is 0.0526, to find the area that's in orange that I shaded to the right, I'm just going to take 1 and subtract 0.0526. And I've got my calculator right here beside me. So I've got 1 minus 0.0526. And I get 0.9474. 0.9474. So this area in the orange region to the area to the right would be 0.9474. Okay, so that's 2 problems. You have left side problems and right side problems. Okay, and then this final problem is the area between 2 z-scores. Okay, so let's draw a picture again. Okay, so you've got this picture, and 0 again's in the middle somewhere, but I'm looking at the z value as 0.46, which is close to 0. 0.46 is right there. And the other z value that I'm looking at is negative 0.92. So right in here. And if you take a look at the problem, it wants the area between this region. So I'm looking for this area right here, guys. Okay? And so in order to find the area in between two regions, you need to find the area that corresponds to both scores. So I need to find z equals 0.46. What area corresponds to it? Okay, so if I go back up to my table and get this highlighter out so you can see it, 0.46, so 0.4 is right here, and roll over to 6 right there, and so you can see this number right here is what I'm looking for, 0.6772. So z equals 0.46 corresponds to an area of 0.6772, okay? Which means all of that to the right, like if I draw a picture again. Oh, that's bad. That's bad too. Hold on. That's a little bit better. If I go 0, we said 0.46. This purple region is what we just found, okay? And we don't want that entire region, guys. We do not want that entire region. Remember, we just want the area between those two numbers from the beginning, okay? So that means we're now going to go find the other z value area. So z equals negative 0.92. And the area that corresponds to it, go back to the negative side, negative 0.92. So let me get my highlighter out. Negative 0.9 is right here. Roll over to the 2. The 2, there's the 2. Okay, so that corresponds to this number right here, 0.1788. So 0.1788. And so, guys, that, if I drew it, 0.92, that would be this area, okay, to the left. But remember, I want the area right there, that purple area or that orange area, whatever you say. So all you have to do, guys, is take the area of the large number, which is 0.6772, and subtract the area of the small z-score, which is 0.1788. So if you subtract these two numbers, I've got my calculator right beside me, 0.6772, subtract 0.11788, and I got 0.4984, so 0.4984.